Adiyah. So you can recite or read our tafsir of Surat al-Ikhlas to understand what does Abdul Ahad mean. So these are not something that is commonplace, not something understood by people. So Abdul Ahad and Abdul Wahid, Abdul Qadir, Abdul Hayy, these are stations and realities. And Sayyidina Bilal al-Habashi then is mastering that reality of Abdul Ahad, and he can only achieve that through Abdul Wahid. Means the servant of Wahdaniyah, which is Prophet. Allah's uniqueness is nothing comparable to it, nothing like it. At the same Prophet's Wahid, and that nothing is like the reality of Sayyidina Muhammad. But through the reality of Sayyidina Muhammad the servant can witness what Allah wants the servant witness from the heart of Muhammadun Rasulullah. That's why you have to enter the house through the correct door. Only in the heart and the soul, how deep was he, how much love he had, how much he represented to be a servant. But servant to who? Was servant to Sayyidina Muhammad. Accepted slave, accepted difficulty to be a servant of Sayyidina Muhammad. Salman al-Farsi who accepted to be a servant to reach into Medina. And how he reached into Medina to Munawwara, Sayyidina Salman al-Farsi as a servant, as a slave. He allowed himself to be sold. They stole all his possessions because Allah's hikmah is that, I want to bring you in the presence of my most beloved, not on your feet strength with anything, come as a slave into his presence until he buys you. And he came as a slave to a Jewish merchant who bought him. So what kind of reality is that? That you're going to enter into the city of lights as asir, not like, oh you know who I am? I've done this. That's not how they enter Prophet's presence. The holy companions come back and teach us, oh don't come with your actions, come to be a slave in Allah's way, that a servant, that I'm nothing and that my hands are tied, I have no will of my own. So they didn't show their will to Prophet. This is what Allah is giving to us, to these holy companions. They didn't show their will, they came with no will, samina wa ata'na. Our will is what you will for us. These are not stations that are understood, they don't talk about this reality to people. But all the holy companions, this was their immense reality. Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq, as soon as Prophet asked for something, what happened? He sold everything.